Hi, this is Pat McDonald. We are here today at the Vermont Granite Museum. I've been associated with the museum for many years and was asked to interview some of the volunteers here so that you can get to meet them and so that we can thank them appropriately because they do such great work here. My first guest is Heather Richie. Heather, welcome.
Thank you, Pat.
Heather's got two hats here. First of all, she's a volunteer, and second of all, she is one of our incredible artists. And so, Heather, maybe you could tell people a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I live in Plainfield, but I was born and raised in Barrie. I got into the stone carving trade in 1999. I received a grant from the Vermont Folklife Center to do an apprenticeship with master carver George Kurjanowicz. And after my apprenticeship ended, I stayed with George for 5 years, full-time, and since then, part-time, doing work in the memorial industry.
That's great. So what do you do here at the museum?
Here at the museum, I come in when there are parties and functions and fairs, and I do granite carving demonstrations.
Oh, that's great. So you may see it a little bit later. There's a little bit of booths here where you would set up your work and people could come watch you.
Yep, each artist who has a connection to the museum has a station set up with their work and a little bit of information about them so that when people come and tour the museum, they not only get a glimpse of the historical data, but they get some current and fresh new artwork that's happening too.
And there's so much new here at the museum. They have done so much work over the years here with the new flooring, all of the artwork that's here. It's really amazing.
They've really turned the space into a working, functional studio space for us artists, as well as archival museum space.
That's great. Well, they have so many events here at the Granite Museum, and you said you work here, that you really should check it out. They do an amazing job setting up the event and just watching people with your talent. It's just really great.
It's really fun. They do put on a good party.
So what would you say to folks who might be interested in volunteering? What do you get out of volunteering here?
I get the chance to share my story with people. I get exposure for my own artwork, but I think the thing that touches me most is that I get to be a big part of this living history.
Right, it's excellent. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Pat.
You have to come down and see her work. It's just beautiful.
Thank you.
It's really excellent. Thank you for joining us. Thanks.
My pleasure.
Right.